lads, and welcome back to the Wrexham FC career mode / FM save. We've got a lot to get through, so let's not waste any time and get straight into the fixtures that you've missed. So, first game against Woking, fairly simple stuff. Mullin does really well to get past the goalkeeper and defender, who have a bit of a mare, let's be honest, and slots it home. It's one of those games where we were just so inconsistent in front of goal. Like, we had some great movement, great finishes in the box. However, at the end of the day, we could have scored more. I think the XG was like 3.7. And by the end of it, they almost scored 2 goals in the 90-plus minutes. There was one in the 91st and one in the 93rd. So that was slightly stressful. Nearly shit myself, but that's all right. Moving on, we had an absolute goal fest against Altrincham. Absolutely unbelievable game. They got off to a brilliant start with Oyedele with an unbelievable finish into the top right corner. However, we did come back with a bit of a fluke, a bit of a freak of nature, one might say. And that's kind of how this game went. It was just a lot of weird goals that went in, especially on their end. Oyedele, once again, cannons it off cannon to put them 2-0 ahead, or 2-1 ahead, sorry. We then get an absolute flying start from the kickoff, level it up once again. However, they do pull away in the next bit of the game. Cashman scores with an unbelievable finish from there, and then once again Cashman then does it again. Unbelievable. It's almost a copy of the first goal. Both of them lob over the top, and then he finish it into the bottom left corner. However, we do come back. Mullin with a great header. He had a goal disallowed just before that as well, which was very annoying. In fact, he had 2 goals disallowed, which we'll just show you at the end. Palmer with a great finish. Lee doing great stuff on the edge of the box. I remember seeing this, and he was fucking knackered. He was knackered at the end of this game, and yet he did come in clutch with the winning goal. 5-4 in the end. Unbelievable. Then, after that 5-4, is a bit of an underwhelming next game with just a 1-0. Great finish from Sinclair, but you'd hope for more. If 5 minutes in, there's not much that happened at the end of that game. It was just a bit boring, a bit unclinical, standard stuff. We then go into our FA Trophy win against Braintree, I believe. And yeah, it was another simple win, simple stuff. Shame we can't keep these clean sheets though. It's very annoying, though this was a penalty, so not much you can do. Even when they got the penalty, I wasn't really stressed about this game. It just felt like we have an aura now, and we just have to be dishing out these results fairly easily to all the way to the end of the season, and you'll see the league at the end is a pretty good sight. Sinclair does well, Lee's done well. Basically, all of our attacking talent has been unbelievable in this stretch at the end of the season. And then we have Southend in the FA Trophy in the 5th round, I believe. And we've struggled against Southend in terms of creating chances. It took to the 81st minute to even get a goal in this one, despite the 3-run conclusion. Sinclair doing bits, as per usual. That's what we come to expect from our main man up top. We couldn't have expected that signing to go better, really. We thought Mullin might be the main man, getting the most goals. However, it's just Sinclair is the best. He is so good, and it's there to see. It's plain to see from everybody's perspective. And then, as I said, we just got another one of those victories. 3-1, I'm sorry. 3-1, bish bash bosh, easy stuff. Shame once again we didn't get the clean sheet. However, it was just easy. Lee has been doing a madness. He's been boshing all the goals in. Unbelievable stuff. And it's just these balls over the top that we struggle with. And that's where most of our goals come from. Even though Mendy is an absolute pleb. How the fuck he's letting that in is unbelievable. But yeah, it's something we've got to think about for next season. With Lee 2, higher, better physicality players, more players with more pace, we're going to struggle. So that's something we really need to focus on in the transfer window when we look at our defence. We go into our biggest win of the season. 7-1 against Scunthorpe. Unbelievable stuff. And I can't lie. I may have missed most of these goals because I stepped out of the room to fix something. Left the game running because I thought, it's just going to be maybe a 2-1. But then, no, we've decided in the first half to have an unbelievable display. Mullin doing an absolute madness. Lee doing an absolute madness. It's all going off. It's all popping off in this game right now. As I said, Mullin just seemed to score every time he got them the ball after reviewing the highlights. We're still in the 22nd minute and I've got nothing to talk about because this game was just unbelievable. Sinclair, Bosch, standard stuff. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing I can say. There's nothing you can say. Cannon also had a great game. I believe he came in at cam, so which means I'm actually chatting shit. Apparently Lee did not play in this game. And you know what? That's what I'm most proud of in this team over these last few games of the season. It's just, we've had to rotate around. It's gotten to that part of the season where everybody seems to be tired. You could kick a ball once and then you'd still be tired. Basically what I suffer with every day. Kicking the ball once and then you're out of breath. That was what our team felt like. And we still managed to rotate. We managed to get everybody involved. Everybody's done their part and it's great stuff to see. Unfortunately, though, we do follow up our best result with one of our worst, getting a 1-0 defeat to Dorking. Mark White getting his revenge over us after our video earlier in the season. It was a really shit goal. And it was just, we were so much better than them. Nothing just seemed to go in. Very frustrating. And then we followed it up with a 0-0 against Southend. You know how I was talking about we struggled to create against them? This is evidence why. It was an absolutely awful game. I think there were about 3 highlights in the whole thing. No point even showing it. Let's just move on to bigger and better things. Luckily, the boys felt my frustration in the last 2 games and decided to deliver in terms of the goal front. The defenders were like, we'll let in a few. And the boys up front was like, we'll get 10 out of 10s. Unbelievable stuff. Jerome Sinclair and Ollie Palmer doing the business, getting 2 goals each in this game. We did get a bit closer than we'd want. I mean, conceding 3 goals is never ideal. Ford there getting his first goal of the season as well. Lovely stuff. I just love our team, honestly. It's so good to watch. And we just score so many goals. In fact, we are about to break the record for goals scored in a season. So, how can you complain? Obviously, we concede from a freak free kick. And then Mikulski, easy goal. I think this is just a physicality at the back issue. We just don't have the pace. O'Connell, believe he has like 7 pace. So it's just not ideal. It's what's going to happen. But we just show some defensive resilience in this game for once. A rare clean sheet for this Wrexham side. And Ollie Palmer just does a madness. And it's so easy. Dagenham and Redbridge really never stood a chance. They didn't create anything. Ollie Palmer is just the Don. He's a lovely man and he shows it on the pitch as well. In fact, I believe he may have even got a hat-trick, but Young from the end of the box, absolute screamer. Love that. Palmer holding up, bring it into the half space in between the midfield and the defence, and Lee with a rare-headed goal. You not expect that from him. We then play Southend in the cup once again, and we do struggle to create against them. It took to the 81st minute to even score a goal against them, even though it was a 3-1 win. But once that goal went in, it was easy stuff. It was not ever in doubt. Sinclair does great in the box. He's just so clinical. It's unbelievable stuff. We do unfortunately concede, however. It did make it a bit stressful at the end. However, we did get another one just to really cement our victory, make it a convincing one. James Jones actually getting a rare game and rare goal. We then go for the game against Bromley, which originally was going to be in this episode. However, I decided, considering their plummet down the league table, which I'll show you in a moment, I didn't think it was worth it. I think we should skip right to the climax of the season. So we go down 1-0. However, in the 60th minute, we do get back with Sinclair. And it was one of those games that was never in doubt once again. Sinclair is just an animal in front of goal. And it was easy stuff. Though, talking of Sinclair, the first thing of note that happened in this game was Sinclair got injured, which is a bit of a blow for the rest of the season. They then get a penalty to compound that. However, we do come back in emphatic fashion. Ford does well driving into the box. Mullin scores a penalty. Lovely stuff. And then finally, Cannon has it on the edge of the box, puts it out to Davis, into a new signing who we'll get into, who puts a great ball over the top into Mullin, who has taken Sinclair's place and just run with it. a 7-goal thriller now against Oldham, which we made look way easier than it could have been. Oldham, I feel like we struggled with them earlier in the season, and when we conceded that free kick, I was like, oh no, everything's going to go their way. However, didn't end up the case. Palmer had an absolute worldie, got 3 goals and 1 assist, I believe, and yeah, it was easy. Palmer, great aerial presence, of course. He's been that presence all season, and I love it. I love it so much to have that option. Mullen also getting a goal, being consistent, even though Sinclair is out. Davis puts it out to forward, he puts it into Palmer, who seals it for us. Davis puts it out to forward now, and then Palmer essentially seals the game for us at this point. Like, we are smacking them up. A bit of complacency comes in now, and we do concede. However, it's just a bit unfortunate. We then go into the semi-final of the FA Trophy, and another assist for our new man, who you haven't even met yet. It was a simple win. They're a couple divisions below us, I believe, and we really put them to the sword. It was a simple thing. We had a bit of rotation in that game as well, so it was good we made it so easy. It was never in doubt. And finally, to round off this recap of fixtures, we play Halifax, where once again we get the dub. Palmer using that body of his, that magnificent body of his, to do bits. We do concede a goal. We concede a goal at pretty much every game. You're not shocked to see that. However, it's easy because Dolby, who comes on for Mullen, who was having a poor game at this point, to win the game at the 88th minute, absolutely unbelievable. He has been a bit shit, but we take it. We take it, don't we? And that leaves us with Notts County in the league. This is the title decider. If you look in the league, we are 9 points clear of Notts County with 4 games to go. That means if we win this game, we are the champions. We have done it easily. And we have done it with no Ben Foster penalty save to salvage us against Notts County. Let's make it easy for ourselves. Let's just do it now. Before we get into the game, though, I want to put some appreciation on our attack. Let's just look. Jerome Sinclair, injured, about to come back from that injury as well. Perfect stuff. 30 goals, 14 assists. 44 goal contributions this season. Unreal. Unreal stuff from him. 29 goals and 11 assists for Paul Mullen. Ridiculous. Ollie Palmer has my love Ollie Palmer. 24 goals, 13 assists for him. And considering he's been a backup striker in the scale of things throughout the season, Elliot Lee, who I didn't expect to have this much joy in front of goal, 20 goals, 9 assists, 29. Imagine having your 4th best goal scoring and creative talent having 29 goal contributions this season. I couldn't have asked for more. An entertaining team with 4 elite goal scorers. That'll do me. And just to show you, we are currently on 101 goals for the season, the record being 103. So that just shows the elite levels that we are at this season. Now, we'll get to the elephant in the room. Title may or may not say Drunk Edition. I've been on the Bevs, and I decided this is the best time. This is the best time for the title decider. And you know what? Every time that we concede in this episode, I'm going to down a drink. Just a bit of extra fun, extra spice to the video. I think you'll enjoy it. And let's introduce you to our newest member of the Wrexham AFC squad, Zach Viner. I saw him run a free, and I can't lie, he was too good to pass up on. I didn't want to take the chance that anybody could steal him from us. Comfortable at both centre-back and right-back. I have been playing at right-back, and you've seen those couple of assists he's already got. And yeah, I just think he was a steal. A bit pricey on the wages, you might say, but considering we have good right-backs already. But yeah, I just couldn't pass it on him. I think he can be a great ball-playing centre-back in the higher leagues, in League 2 and League 1. My coaches do reckon that he's also a championship-level right-back, so you can decide whether we trust them or not. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this game. So, the team that are going to start. Leighton in goal, our main man. Mark Howard nowhere near. Viner, Tozer, Tunnicliffe and Mendy at the back. Mingy, who's been unbelievable, by the way, since coming in on loan. Unfortunately, we do not have the chance to get him back in, as he is joining Nantes. Yes, a League One level team wants our player. It's unfortunate. I would have loved to keep him for League Two. However, he's going to have to go on his way. Maybe we can look at getting him on loan, though. So, something to think about. But regardless, Cannon is going to play Davis, Lee, Palmer and Mullin up top. Of course, Jerome Sinclair still coming back from that injury. He's not quite ready. A week away. Hopefully, we're not even going to need him to win this title. Let's win it today. Let's not delay it any longer. We deserve to be champions. Let's do it. We are the champions! Alright, there we go. Straight in. We demolished Notts County previously. Let's do it again. Half an hour in, not much has happened. However, we do have our first highlight. Luckily that they didn't get through with that over-the-top ball from the right-hand side. Leighton boots it forward. Can Mullin get on the end of it? He does indeed. He shrugs off his defender. And Ollie Palmer, the big man up top, does the business once again. Our main man in the big moments. Ollie Palmer, get in. Let's have a celebratory sip. Lovely stuff. Ooh, from the kickoff now. Let's hope we can actually steal the ball off. Let's not give them an avenue straight back into the game. That'll be unfortunate. However, it does look like that's going to be the case. Field on the left-hand side. Puts it into Rodriguez. Jones on the edge of the box. Goes wide. Ooh, another one. Mingy gets it away though. Field. Let's close it down. Let's not get it across. Jones again. What happened there? Oh, he hit the post. Oh dear. That was stressful. Driven ball out to the right. Nemane. Drives down the right. Don't let him put it in. Mendy does well to slow him up, but he does keep the ball. Lee has poached it though. Puts it down to Mullin. Mullin. Back to Cannon. Into Lee. Puts it over. Ollie Palmer. Can he put it across? Lee's there. Elliot Lee with a ridiculous goal. I don't even know what happened. I can't even speak. It's all gone to my head. What? Can we just look at what happened there? Palmer puts it across. Chips it to Lee. Lee puts it into... Oh, Mayor's have a mare. Mayor has had a mare. But Lee won't care. Lee won't care and I won't care. Another celebratory sip. And half-time it is. We're doing brilliantly. What can you say? 2 main chances, 2 main goals. 65th minute now. I don't feel like there's any real need to change it. Nobody's too tired. And hopefully we go 3-0 and then it'll be easy. We don't even have to worry about it. Mullin knocks it down to Palmer. Palmer through to Lee. Lee into Mullin. Mullin gets in. Paul Mullin, you legend. Too easy. Lee into Mullin on the left foot. Bosh! You might look at the XG and be slightly concerned by the high quality finishing. And what I say to you, I don't give a toss. Absolutely unbelievable. 80th minute, nothing they can do now. Surely Notts County are in the mud. Surely that's going to mean we are going to win the league. 91st minute, 92nd, and there it is! Woohoo! League winners. Easy stuff, never in doubt. Never, never, never. Oh, it's so satisfying to see this screen come up. And it's given to the captain. I don't even know who's captain. It's a shambles. And National League winners, Wrexham AFC. We are coming for League 2. Champions, champions, ole, ole, ole. Champions, champions, ole, ole, ole. Get the bevs out, get the bevs out, get the bevs out. 97 points. We don't need to have an extreme. We just dominate. We dominate this league. Don't chat to me. Now, what's going to happen is we are going to go forward into the FA Trophy final. It's a cup final. Might not be the most prestigious cup final, but it is a cup final nonetheless. So, I will see you once we got through the last 2 games of the season, which don't really mean anything anyway. Hopefully, we can get the highest points tally possible, but I'm not too fussed. And there we go. That's the end of the season results. 102 points on the board. We don't look at what they did in real life. Let's just ignore that. And let's just focus on the positives. Easy win. 8 points clear at the top of the league. Notts County never had a chance. No chance at all. So in the end, we did also smash the goals record. 111 goals. Very satisfying. 1-1-1. Beating the 103 previous record. Brilliant stuff. Let's get into the final day now. Let's not fanny around. We don't need to look at anything else. Let's finish this season. Unfortunately, Rob Langton is out injured for the final 2 to 3 months. Not ideal. Mark Howard's going to have the game of his life for us to win the trophy. So, for the final game of the Wrexham AFC FM Save Season 1, we go with Mark Howard in goal. Ford reclaims his space at right back. Tozer and, in fact, we're not going to have Tonnicliffe. O'Connell at the back. McFadden at left back. Mingy, Cannon, Davis, Lee, Palmer and Mullin up top. We should be winning this trophy, let's be honest. There is no way Dulwich Hamlet has the quality that this Wrexham team has, and I am confident in their victory. Can we get a big step in the right direction here? Mullin puts into Davis, into Palmer. Cannon runs forward with it. Out to Ford. Can he whip one in? He does. Mullin. McFadden. Palmer! Ooh. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's coming. It's coming. Ford out on the right hand side. Whips it in. Palmer! Frustrating. Palmer could have had 2 already. He could have had 2 already. Howard throws it forward to Ford. Can he drive down the right? He does. Makes up great ground. Palmer into Lee. Can he bury it? Lee! Get in! Absolutely world-class finish. Palmer doing great stuff as the target forward. Unbelievable ball. Lee's there. He could square it, but he doesn't need to. Slots it into the bottom left. Easy peasy. And that puts us in the driving seat for this final. We shouldn't be conceding too many chances to Dulwich Hamlet, and if we do, I'll be very disappointed. And there we go, into the next highlight. Davis, into Lee. Cannon. What can he do with it? Mingy. Slow build up from the back. Tozer. To Mingy. Slots through to Cannon. Into Palmer. He puts another great ball through. Lee! Oh, yes! Elliot Lee, who's carried us through so many games this season, turns up in the big moments. 2-0. Wrexham are winning in this cup. Palmer into Mullin, into Lee. Bish bash bosh. He loves that bottom left corner and I love him. Can we get more now? O'Connell out to McFadden, who loses it poorly, but Davis is there. Unbelievable. Cannon into Mullin, into Davis, into Lee for the hat-trick. Elliot Lee, absolutely unbelievable Elliot Lee. Yes. Mullin, into Davis, into Lee. It's so simple. We pull them apart so easily. And in fact, I might down the rest of my drink. I can just chillax. I could be in the Bahamas right now. And it won't matter. Because my team are the fucking best. Lee goes through. Can he get a 4? Surely not. Oh, he hits the post. It would be too naughty, quite frankly, if he scored another. Dulwich Hamlet in the mud. Na 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 na. Dulwich Hamlet in the mud. Oops. That's slightly unfortunate, and that means we do have to down another drink. So, chin chin. Oof, that was disgusting. Sorry about that. Really unfortunate there, considering I was bantering them. It's a free goal. It's a free goal. We take it in stride. Oh god, this makes you stressed. Ooh, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. No more drinks today. Cannon puts it forward into Mullen. He's got acres of space. Puts it across. Palm up. Penalty. Paul Mullen. Now, I might not have shown this in the edit. I might have forgotten. He's missed 2 penalties in a row now. Really quite poor from him. Can he slot this one away? He can indeed. Paul Mullen, 33rd goal of the season. The Welsh Wizard does the business. Let's make some changes. I don't know. McFadden, it's not Viner. I'm sure he could play there. Tunnicliffe, Tozer's fine. Yeah, why not? Sinclair, he deserves it. I don't really care. I don't know if you can tell. But 4-1, that's it, innit? Or is it Viner? Great ball out to the Tunnicliffe. Completely unnecessary, but great ball nonetheless. Cannon gives it away. They put it over the top. Mills. Oof. Luckily, I don't care. So, who cares? He hit the post. Come on, let's just finish this game. What's the point now? McGarvey, just like kick it in your net, mate. Like, honestly, what a try hard. Actually trying to win the game? That's a joke. Tunnicliffe doesn't quite win it. Porter comes through. Holland? Howard, the beer's hitting me. Does well. And 3, 2, 1. Bish bash bosh. 2 trophy ceremonies in the same bloody episode. What more could you want? The FA Trophy. The last time we're going to be competing this competition. And we win it. Lovely stuff. Champions, champions, ole, ole, ole. The celebratory beer bottle opener. Hoya! 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 Lovely stuff. You can see me, the big boy in purple, towering over my players, and that's how they know we got the discipline from their sheer fear of my big bodily man. Wrexham celebrate a double. Absolutely unbelievable. Domestic double in our first season. That's what you love to see. What? I don't get manager of the year. Who the fuck? Mike Williamson. Where did Gateshead even finish? Gateshead, 3rd. Alright. Who cares? We're manager of the year in our own heads. We don't care about Gateshead. They're staying down in bloody the National League. We're going up to the Brackshaw Football Leagues. Joke, man. And here we go. Here's the end of season review. Jerome Sinclair, of course, being our best signing. A+, 31 goals, 14 assists. He would have got even more. And in fact, Paul Mullen did end up with our top scoring role at the end of the season. However, that is because Jerome Sinclair did have that injury at the end. Ollie Palmer, who I didn't even realise was a signing this season. 25 goals, 15 assists, 40 goal contributions overall. Unbelievable stuff. 300k, absolute bargain. O'Connell, another bargain at 250k. Didn't have to. He got 3 assists though. O'Connell got 3 assists. That's pretty good, to be fair. Zach Viner, another great signing. Only made 9 appearances for us, but we'll take it. Elliot Lee, 34 goal contributions. Unbelievable attacking mid. Hopefully he can do well for us next season. Jay Mingy, another great signing from me. It's easy. Once again, it's unfortunate he's going to Nantes, but We've loved him while we're at the club. 20 appearances. He's made a decent contribution while O'Connor's been out. So hopefully we can see him again in a Wrexham shirt. And there you go. Money's going up. Bread's going up. Peas are going up. Sinclair having the most shirts sold as well. Didn't expect it, I can't lie. I could not have asked for him to have a better season. And there you go. So many records this season. Paul Mullen breaking records. Ollie Palmer breaking records. Rob Langton breaking records. Sinclair breaking records as well, actually. We don't need to talk about that. Actually, we do need to talk about fastest goal. I feel like that's been a staple of this season. We scored some very early goals. I think we scored plenty in the sub 20-second mark. And 10 seconds for Paul Mullen. Unbelievable. Youngest goal scorer, Cale Edwards, who did actually leave us. I don't even know if I mentioned that. But he left us halfway through the season. He was fine. He got 2 goals. He was fine. But yeah, nothing to write home a goal. Alright, and there we go. End of season 1. It's been a great season. It's been a great series. Thank you very much for the support on the videos. I've absolutely loved this first season, and we're going on for bigger and better things. Please do be sure, if you've not checked out the rest of the videos in this series, check them all out. They're all bangers. We've loved the journey. I wouldn't want you to miss out. So yeah. That's going to be it for me. Thank you very much for watching. And if you have watched the whole series, absolutely unbelievable support. Thank you very much. We're going to come back in a couple of days' time for season 2 and a bit of a transfer special. Wow. Let's stop me waffling on. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.